Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the QRP Single Sideband Net, where you are the stars of the show. We'd like to thank tonight's intro into the net tonight by Jerry Whiskey, or excuse me, let's see, what is Jerry's call sign? Whiskey 8 Golf Victor down in Florida. That's Jerry doing his harmonica introduction for the net. Great job, Jerry. Thanks for submitting that. We appreciate that. And just as a reminder, we encourage anybody that's out there that wants to share your musical talent with us to be featured as the live stream intro music. Send us your 1 minute or a little longer, it's okay, 1 minute audio MP3 or video recording, and we'll love to use it on the live stream introduction. And we look forward to hearing all them talented ham radio operators out there. So get that sent to us if you are interested in doing that. Okay, let's go. My name is Kevin. My call sign is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. And I just want to do a quick check to make sure the audio is working on the live stream, so I'll stand by. Okay, well, my other laptop's buffering, so I'm just going to assume it's working. Let me know in the chat if something's wrong. Steve, are you hearing me okay on the live stream? Give me a thumbs up if you are. Can you hear me on the live stream? Are you watching? No, maybe not. Can you hear me on the live stream? Yeah, thumbs up. Okay, great. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, this is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. I'll be one of your net controllers located in Iowa. And our second net control from the super duper secret secure compound located somewhere in South Carolina is Steve. His call sign is Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike. And he will be our second net control. Let's see, everybody is welcome. You're not required to check in with QRP power. Feel free to use whatever power you need to contact us and get on the log. After that, we'll work with you to decrease your power and see how low you can go. However, we will begin the session by asking for QRP stations 10 watts or less. So if you want to get on the log early, drop your power to 10 watts or less and give us a call. We are live streaming this session on our YouTube channel called QRP Net Livestream. You can find tonight's live stream there and right along. And you can also go to my QRZ page for Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo and scroll down just a little bit and you'll find more information about the QRP net there. We also use NetLogger as our main logging software. So if you're a NetLogger user, you can use it to follow along and see the stations that have checked in. And we also post the live stream link in the AIM chat room on NetLogger too. So all you have to do is click on that link in NetLogger on the chat room, and it'll bring you right into the live stream. Just one note is Steve and I do not log our contacts during the net. So if you want a QRZ Gold Star confirmation for our QSO, then let us know during the QSO, and we'll document the time and the frequency, and we'll get that logged at the end of the net, so you'll get a gold star for that. And let's see, that's all I had on my list. Steve, do you have any announcements out there?
Well, Kevin, I'm just glad to be back. I know you handled things well last week by yourself there, and thanks for all the prayers from everybody out there. I was kind of down and out for a little bit, but I'm back again. I'm back in black, if you can see what I'm wearing. Anyway, that's all I got, Kevin. Looking forward to a good net tonight, and hey, I'll be logging tonight, so you ought to be able to sit back and relax. KO4GSM back to K0KLB.
You betcha. Roger, Roger. Hey, it is great having you back, too. Welcome back to the net. We missed you immensely last week, but we got along, and we suffered along without you, so glad to have you back. And I know the folks out here in that close to me in the Midwest were missing you especially because usually they're the ones that you work. So let's see what we got out there. We got Chris and Nate out there. Good evening, Nate. Good evening, Dwayne. Dwayne out of Minnesota. He's one of my high school classmates. He's a ham radio operator. And Rod's out there. John Oren's out there from Mississippi. And we got Gunter, Uncle Gunter from Germany's out there. Hey, good to see you, man. Let's see. You're up kind of late, actually. It's, 12 midnight over there, somewhere around there, probably 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. That's great. Let's see. We got Bill and another Bill and Charles out there. So great to have you guys out there. Thanks for stopping by. And let's get started here. What am I doing? I need a pen. There it is. And I'm going to pull NetLogger up here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm taking check-ins. QRP 10 watts or less stations. Go ahead and come with your call sign now, and I'll make a list. So go ahead.
Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee Quebec.
Whiskey 4 November Delta
Bravo 3. Echo Mike. Echo.
Okay, I got a few of you in there. I didn't get everybody, but I'll start with Kilo Delta 8. Fill the rest of that call, and I'll get the list started here. KD8, fill the call.
Kilo Delta 8
Tango
Tango Yankee Quebec.
Yankee Quebec QSL.
Roger, roger.
Okay, there you are, Charles. Okay, and let's see. There was another station ending in Quebec. Come again.
Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec.
Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec. All right, Richard, I got you in there. And there was a Whiskey 4 station. I wonder if that was was that you, Nate?
Yes, that was me. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
All right, I got you, Nate. And Echo Mike Echo Tom. Give me the fill the prefix on that.
Whiskey Bravo 3.
Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo Mike Echo. Got it. Okay. Thanks, Tom. And there was a Golf Victor, Whiskey 8 Golf Victor. I'm sure that was our star harmonicist that gave us the intro tonight. Was that you, Jerry? Okay, I thought so. Okay, was there anybody else I missed?
November 4 Whiskey Lima Charlie.
Whiskey Lima Charlie, November 4. Get this, WLC. All right, Bill, was there anybody else I missed? Okay, I got 8 of you, so good deal. All right. Or actually, no, that's not 8. That's 6 of you. Okay. All right, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We're going to go to the top of the list and start with Charles out in West Virginia, KD8 Tango Yankee Quebec. Come on in, Charles. How are you tonight?
Oh, good evening, Kevin. Good evening, Steve. Doing well. And we're again on the Yazoo FT818.
QSL, big signal. Wow, almost 5.9 into Iowa tonight. What's your power and antenna, over?
6 watts, and we're running an off-center fed dipole.
All right, well, hey, man, you got good signal and audio in here tonight. How low will that radio go, over?
Well, let's find out here. We're at 6 watts right there, and let me drop it down here a little bit, and we'll find out.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, that right there is 1 watt into the 818.
Wow, that 1 watt, you're still in S7. Big audio and signal right now on the 1 watt. I hope you can go lower.
Okay, let me shut the power supply off and go to internal battery here, and I'll drop it down to 1/8 of a watt.
Okay, we're listening.
Okay, this is Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee Quebec, 1/8 of a watt on the Yazoo 818.
Still a S7, no, S6 on my meter, over.
Roger that on the S6. That's better than last week.
Yeah, we got good propagation. Days are starting to get a little longer, so hopefully we'll have a little better propagation on 20 meters, over.
Roger that. Better than last week and this week, but then what it was the week before. Man, the week before had a horrible time trying to get back to you.
Yeah, that's right. You checked in strong, and then I lost you. I never heard back from you again. So that's 1/8 of a watt. So how many milliwatts is that? You're not 8/10 of a watt, are you?
I believe that's 800 milliwatts.
Okay, 800 milliwatts. I got you. 8/10 of a watt. Okay, I got you in the log for 800 milliwatts. You can't go any lower than that then, over?
Negative. That's as far as you'll go.
All right, well, all you need is 800 milliwatts tonight because you're booming into Iowa with good audio and good signal, Charles. Good job.
Roger that. Thanks for being out there, Kevin, and Steve, both of you. Appreciate what you're doing, and keep on keeping on. And hopefully you're staying dry and warm tonight, because it's snowing pretty hard here in West Virginia right now, and we've got almost 8.5 to 10 inches.
Charles, you just faded away on me there. It's probably because you're still at 800 milliwatts, but I copied most everything you said there, and I knew you were getting some snow because I saw a video from somebody out there. Oh, Reed, AB8AS. He was showing some video of some guys out there in the mountains, and it was just coming down so fast. The roads were just a sheet of snow there. So, well, stay safe and stay off the roads and stay inside where it's warm tonight and enjoy ham radio there, Roger.
Roger that. I just dropped it up there a little bit. But yeah, I do agree with you there. It's pretty bad here. Snow and ice is pretty nasty. Anyway, you have a good one, and let you get back to everybody else. And 73.
QSL 73, Charles. Thanks for stopping by. Great to hear from you. That was Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee, Quebec. And with his 800 milliwatts, because he got below 1 watt, we activated the QRPP disco light in the ham shack here to celebrate that amazing accomplishment of getting below 1 watt into Iowa. So thanks again, Charles. We'll say 7-3. And next on the list is Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec. Coming in, Richard.
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec, 10 watts. How copy?
10 watts, S5, good audio, good signal into Iowa tonight. What's your antenna, over?
I'm just still running my fan dipole. I had some issues with it, and actually battled a little snow working on it yesterday. Had some loose connections. I assume I never really found anything that I could point my finger at, but after I went through everything, it seems to be working better. Over.
You bet, Roger. And you peaked out an S5 on that last transmission, and then you kind of dropped back out to an S3. So propagation's a little up and down. You want to try and go lower there, Richard?
Sure. That's 5 watts. I got a Yaesu. That's as low as I could go. Over.
You bet, 5 watts. You came back up to an S5. Good audio, good clear signal on this end, over.
Roger that. Roger that. Sounds good. I'm gonna throw that in my log. 5.5. I would like to try to get it in QRZ, but I don't want to make y'all have to work. Over.
No, I'll do that. In fact, Steve and I just kind of figured out, I think, of a way. Let's see, Steve. I think we do I think I click on your thing and I do a log contact, and I think it puts it down here on the bottom for me. It did. Okay, so I've got it already saved. I just need to put it in QRZ after the net, so I'll get that done, over.
That NetLogger program, that thing's nice.
Yeah, it's working well, and it even turned your line red for me, so we know that we've made contact before. So good job, Richard. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll hear from you again, I hope, over.
Oh, absolutely. Hopefully catch y'all next week. Do y'all plan on going to 40 later?
I guess we haven't talked about it. I guess we'll see how 20 meters ends up tonight, and if it dies off early, we may go down there at the end, over.
Roger that. All right. Well, 73, Kevin, and we'll catch you next week if we don't in between there.
QSL, Richard. Thanks again for stopping by out of Oklahoma. 5 watts to Iowa. Good audio, good signal. That was Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec. And we'll say 7-3 to Richard. And next on the list is Nate to Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Come on in.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo here. Hey, Kevin. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. I see you a couple live streams last few days. I just haven't had a chance to get on them. Over.
Roger, I actually bumped the VFO. I didn't catch what you said there. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was just mentioning that I saw you on a couple live streams the last few days. You're an S3 tonight. Over.
Okay, yeah, thanks for the S3. It's 9 watts right now in Charlotte. 9 watts, and you're a 5.7 here. You're S7.
Roger, QSL, thank you. I'm 50 watts tonight as usual, and yeah, you got good signal and good audio right now. You want to try and drop her down? Over.
Yeah, that's fine. That's as low as it'll go on the YouTube.
Oh, 5 watts. Yep. Okay, we got you at 5, and give me another round of audio. I didn't catch the signal.
Oh, this is on the dipole. It's the W5GI mystery antenna, and you're sounding real good tonight here to Charlotte, North Carolina, where it is something like 52 degrees. Over.
Oh man, you're a heat wave. Nice. That would be like beach weather for us right now. You peaked out about an S4 to S5 on there. It got up to 0. Got up to 0 degrees today here. So 50 degrees sounds pretty warm. Over.
Yeah, actually dropped down to 47. I just checked it. Well, have fun tonight on the net. I won't take too much time. I know folks are waiting, but good to hear you get to see Steve back.
QSL, let him know, and you're up to an S5 on that last transmission. So good job, Nate. Thanks for stopping by. That was Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, and Nate out of North Carolina, 5 watts to Iowa. We'll break with him and say 7-3, and next on the list is Tom, Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo Mike Echo out of Pennsylvania. Come on in, Tom. How are you?
Okay, Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo Mike Echo. Up to about 5.6 with USB tonight, Kevin. How's coffee? Over.
You're a good solid S5 on your, how many watts are you running, Tom?
A little wider than usual. Running 10 watts at the moment, Kevin. Should I try 5 or should we give up on 10 here? Over.
Oh, no, you try 5. Are you on the G90? Over?
Yeah, G90 and the ZS6 BKW. And I'll try not to fat finger it tonight.
Yeah, still an S3. I copied every word. I had a little bit of interference there, but on your 5 watts, I copied it. Over.
Okay, here we are on 1 watt. Over.
Yeah, still an S3 on the 1 watt. I heard every word. Good audio. Over.
Okay, back at 10 watts. One more test here with the end-fed half wave on the ZS6 BKW now.
Okay, go ahead. You're an S5.
And we're on the end-fed half wave now. Any difference there? Over?
Dropped 1 S level. You dropped down to an S4. You started out an S5 and dropped to a 4.
Okay, thanks, Kevin. By the way, I enjoyed your video of that section that it's 1,500 watts and dropped it to, I think, 25. And that kind of works out on the formula, 10 times the log of the high power divided by the low power, accounting for 2 SBs. That's kind of fun to play with.
Yeah, Roger, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, he went from 1,500 watts down to 5. I think 5 was the lowest he could go. And yeah, he had big audio and big signal on his 5 watts there. Over.
Okay, very good, Kevin. Let me mention I did hear Steve on 20 meters here at the first part of the net there. So anyway, I don't want to hold you up here. You've got more customers waiting there. So thanks, Kevin, and hope you have a great evening there. WV3EMA, back to you.
QSL, Tom. Thanks again for stopping by. Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo Mike Echo. That's Tom out of Pennsylvania. Always good for 1 watt on his ZS6 or ZS. Oh man, I can never remember that antenna. ZS6 BKW. Is that right, Tom?
That's it, Kevin. Over.
Okay. Oh man, I'll get it right one of these times. Steve's shaking his head. All right, good for 1 watt to Iowa. Great job. And next on the list is Jerry, Whiskey 8 Golf Victor. Come on in, Jerry.
Whiskey 8 Golf Victor. I just had station move in a couple KCs up.
going to be some bad QRM. I'm at 10 watts right now, Kevin. 10 watts, over.
Okay, I got you 10 watts. I'll watch for that station if they start QMRMing us. You 10 watts, I got about an S3, over. I got your 5 watts, about an S2, Jerry.
All right, let's try 1 watt.
Hey, I got your 1 watt there, Jerry. I just had a lot of between the igniters firing on the dog's apartment, the furnace in the garage, and the QRM. You came through it all there. Go ahead, Jerry. Give me another round on that. Give me another round on that 500 milliwatts. Oh, man, Jerry, I can hear you there. I just can't pull out what you're saying. There you go. I heard you say half a watt, and I heard the 500 milliwatts as well. Just in and out of my noise there, Jerry. Over.
Okay, very good. I'm back up to 10 watts. I could hear Steve earlier, too, so I may break in and recheck to say hey to him after he takes over as well. Thanks for picking me up, Kevin. Sorry it's so cold up there.
Yeah, you enjoy the heat. I'm glad somebody can enjoy it down there. So great job, Jerry. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll say 7-3. That was Whiskey 8 Golf Victor, Jerry down in Florida. And I've got one left here, Bill out in Virginia, November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie. Come on in, Bill. How are you?
Good evening, Kevin. This is N4WLC running 10 watts here at the house. How do you copy?
S7, good audio, good signal. Good job there on your 10 watts. Over.
All right, I wasn't prepared for the night, so I can only drop down to 5 watts. I'm down to 5 whiskeys.
S5, and what's your antenna there, Bill?
The random inset with the ST450D.
All right, and you're back up to an S7 on that. So good combination on that antenna on your 5 watts to Iowa. Over.
All right, thank you, Kevin. I'll turn it back to you and say $73 and have a good net what's left of it. N4WLC.
QSL, thanks, Bill. And you were an S7 on that last transmission. Tell Judy hey from everybody on the net. And what's she making tonight? Is she making turkey again?
Negative. She's resting. Got to have surgery Wednesday for her kidney stone.
Oh, okay. Well, wish her. Tell her she's in our prayers. Over.
I will definitely relay. Thank you very much. 73 N4WLC.
Right, you bet. And well, thanks for stopping by, Bill. That was November 4 Whiskey Lima Charlie out of Virginia, 5 watts to Iowa. And that ends my list. With that, I'm going to hand it off to Steve, Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra. Mike, it's all yours, buddy.
All right, Kevin.
Yeah, I was hearing Jerry up here, and I was actually pointed at Iowa, and he's coming in on the back of the beam. Anyway, this is KO4 GSM, and I'm actually logging tonight, believe it or not. We figured out what the problem was, hopefully, and we're going to see if we can do something here. So spread them out, guys, and come with your call sign and get on the log now.
Kilo Delta 9, Victor, Alpha November.
Echo.
November 4, Zulu Delta X-ray.
Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike.
All right, I got a bunch of you in there. I got Jim, Kilo Delta 9, Victor Alpha November. Stand by, Jim. Bill's in there, Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. I got you in there. November 4, Zulu Delta X-ray, got you in there. And there was one other station. Come again with that call sign.
Kilo Alpha 0, Kilo Alpha Echo.
All right, I got the Kilo Alpha 0, Kilo Alpha Echo. That's Kevin. There was another one right on top of him. Come again.
Whiskey 3, Sierra Tango Sierra.
There we go. Whiskey 3, Sierra Tango Sierra. All right, guys, stand by. And let me get over here into the logging program that I normally don't do, and I'm going to do it tonight. And so you're just going to have to bear with me because I have these lightning fast one-finger typing skills. Okay, Kilo Delta 9, Victor Alpha November. How copy, Jim?
I got you 5-9 into Central Illinois, Steve. You got a great signal, my friend. I'm assuming I'm pouring in over there.
Yeah, you're 5 over 9, Jim. I'm running a little less tonight. I'm only running 70 watts. I'm trying to save some power down here. How much power are you running?
Well, I was running 100. Now I'm running 10 whiskeys right now. 10 whiskeys.
Yep, you're 5.6 to 5.7 on the peak, Jim. Drop her on down. I got you 0%, 5.4, S4 on the meter there, Jim. So that brings the light on out there into the cornfield, Roger.
All right, I can hardly wait to see it coming on over there.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like the live stream is buffering a little bit tonight, so I'm not sure. Could be the weather. Could be the weather there. Everything else good with you, Jim?
Good, Steve. How about with you?
Oh yeah, I'm getting better every day, and gonna have to get back to work here pretty soon. If I don't get out of here soon, the wife's probably gonna run me out of here with a stick, Roger.
I know how that is. Hey, good luck with that. Glad you're getting back in the swing of things, my friend. You have a great week. 73, and thanks for getting me on the log.
Roger, Jim. Thanks for coming by. We got you on there, and let me make sure that I got you on 500 milliwatts. There we go. And let me move on down. Kilo Alpha 0, Kilo Alpha Echo. That's Kevin. Come on in, Kevin.
Yeah, Roger. I've got 40 right now, 40, or actually 50. I'll go down to 10.
Yeah, go ahead and drop it on down. You're about at S5.
Okay, I knew it was the first I would go down to 10. I have 10 right now.
Yep, you're about an S5 on the meter. We got a little bit of QRM. Somebody sounds like somebody tuning there somewhere. But when you're on top, you're about an S5. Okay, I heard you say 5%. You're about an S3 to S4. And what radio are you using, Kevin? Okay, you're on 7300. So that's 5 whiskey. Try to drop it on down. Go on down to 2 watts. Let me see if I can hear you. Yep, got you 2 whiskey. Drop it to 0 while you're on the peak. Yep, I got you 0 whiskey right there above my noise, about an S3. So we've got you down there for 500 milliwatts, Kevin. Doing a good job, Roger.
Roger. That's on that
Roger. Hey, Kevin, thanks for coming by and checking in. Always a pleasure. And we'll break with Kilo Alpha 0, Kilo Alpha Echo. And then there was November 4, Zulu Delta X-Ray. Come on in.
Hey, Steve. Good to hear you again. Hey, I got a better signal copy on you now than I think I've ever had. No preamp at all, and you are 20 over.
Man, it's crazy, and it must be the weather. You're about an S6 down here. Good audio, Darrell. I got you 1/2 watt, about an S4 to S5. Drop her on down.
Okay, I go in the door. I gotta unplug it.
Or unhook the coax. Yeah, I got you 500 milliwatts down here, Darrell. You're about an S4 on 500 milliwatts, and that's very unusual.
Hey, I'll take it, my friend. 7-3, Steve. Good to hear you
thanks for coming by, Daryl. Always a pleasure. And we'll break with November 4, Zulu Delta X-Ray. That's my buddy Daryl over in Tennessee. And I normally do not get Tennessee for some reason. They probably, when they found out I played steel guitar, they probably banned me from the airways. Roger.
Nah, I don't think so.
This is KO4 GSM, and there was another station in there, and that would be Bill. Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. Come on in.
Roger, Steve. Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike, running about 20 watts. 20 watts, Steve. Back to you.
Oh, man, you're 10 over 9 down here. Drop it on down to 1 watt or lower.
Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. 0.5 watts on the wattometer, Steve. Do you still copy?
Oh, yeah. You're an S5 on your 500 milliwatts there, Bill.
Roger. Well, you're booming in up here about 10 over 9, so you're booming in. So thanks for another contact, Steve.
Roger. Hey, thanks for coming by, Bill, and hope everything. How's the weather up there, by the way, real quick?
Roger. Well, it's a bit chilly up here, Steve. It was a minus 17 Fahrenheit this morning. It's currently a minus 11, so it warmed up a little bit, but it's cooling down.
Man, y'all need it's going to be 22 here tonight, which is cold for us. So anyway, that's stay inside and stay warm. Thanks for coming by and checking in, Bill. That's Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. And we'll break with him. And there was Whiskey 3, Sierra, Tango Sierra. Come on in.
Oh, Roger. Good to hear you up around, Steve. I missed the last couple of weeks. I didn't know you were out.
Yeah, I had some medical issues I had to deal with, so I've been out for good to be back, my friend. How you doing, Scott? How much power are you running right now?
Right now I'm running 5 watts, 5 whiskey, over.
Okay, I got you about an S5 on your 5. You want to go lower?
Roger, there's 2.5.
Yep, I got you 2.5 watts, and you are about an S4 to S5. Go on down.
Roger, there's 1 watt, 1 whiskey, over.
Yep, I got you 1 whiskey. Keep going. Yep, I got you 500 milliwatts. You're about right there on the edge of my noise. I got about an S3 noise level tonight. So, but anyway, we got you down for 500 milliwatts. Anything else we can do for you tonight, Scott? Yeah, you're starting to fade on me now a little bit. The band is a little bit up and down, so the gray line must be might be right there at the edge of the gray line. Bring your power back up, Scott, and we can close it out.
Roger, I'm back up at 5 watts, 5 whiskey, over.
Oh yeah, good signal, 5.6 on your 5 watts. What radio is that?
It's FT817, a A2 FT817 ND. What I was using before was just an 817, previous generation, but it had some issues and ended up buying a replacement.
Roger that. Well, hey, Scott, thanks for coming by and checking in with us tonight. And I'm going to break with you. That's Whiskey 3, Sierra, Tango Sierra. That's Scott out there in Iowa. And with that, I'm going to send it back out to KLB. Back to you, Kevin.
Roger, I got you. And let's see here. Yeah, the weather may be affecting LiveStream a little bit. I'm getting a little bit of buffering, but hopefully that'll clear up some a little bit. All right, good job. You know, you had a run of 5 stations, half a watt, and the old disco light here is about ready to melted the lens off the top there. So great job, everybody. That's pretty amazing. All right, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm going to continue taking check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. And hold on. I got to do some logistics here. There we go. That should be better. Sorry about that, folks. I got to, the control station here, I got to make sure I got everything straightened out. I should have the mics right now. So this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP net. I'll continue taking check-ins. QRP 10 watts or less. Come with your call sign now.
Whiskey 0, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo.
Echo Lima, Sierra, 3,
Okay, all right, we've got a few of you in there. Let's start, I'm going to start filling some calls. There was a Whiskey 0 station. Let's fill the rest of that call, please.
Whiskey 0, Romeo Bravo Golf. Whiskey 0, Romeo Bravo Golf at 10 watts.
Okay, I got Whiskey 0, Romeo Bravo Golf. Stand by, Robert. There was a station, Kilo Foxtrot 0. Fill the rest of that call.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Outlaw. Ripple Radio.
QSL, James, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo, got you. And let's see, there was a station ending in Echo Lima. Fill the rest of that call.
Echo Lima, yeah.
Whiskey 2, Echo Lima, Sierra, QSL?
QSL.
Okay, Laron, and there was a Whiskey Alpha 2, I think it was Bravo, Sierra, QSL?
QSL, WA2 BBS.
All right, Whiskey Alpha 2, BBS. And was there anybody else I missed?
Victor Alpha 3, Mike, Zulu Delta.
Okay, X-Ray Tangle, stand by. Victor Alpha 3 station. Fill that suffix, over.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike, Zulu Delta, Mexico, Zanzibar, Denmark.
All right, Rod. Hey, great to hear from you, Rod. Okay, and then there was a KB for X-Ray Tango. I got you, Ken. Was there anybody else I missed? Okay, that's all I heard. All right, let's go back to the top here. Whiskey 0, Romeo Bravo Golf. Robert in Tennessee. Come on in. How are you tonight?
Very well. Whiskey 0, Romeo Bravo Golf at 10 watts.
10 watts, S5. Good audio. What's your radio and antenna, by the way?
This is an FX4CR, and I'm on a DX Commander Expedition.
Ooh, FX4CR. Okay. All right. So go ahead and let's try 5 watts. Over.
Whiskey 0, Romeo Bravo Golf at 5 watts.
QSL, S4, just tickling the bottom of the side of the S5. So good audio, good signal on the 5 watts. Go to 1, Robert.
Whiskey 0, Romeo Bravo Golf at 1 watt.
There you go. Still an S4, good audio, good signal. Drop her down to half a watt.
Whiskey 0, Romeo Bravo Golf at 1 watt.
All right, I copied every word. Good audio, still an S3. Go to 100 milliwatts. I copied the 100 milliwatts right on the edge of my noise, but I copied every word. Over.
QSL, it's excellent. I'm really happy with this little radio.
Yeah, it's a nice little radio. How long ago did you get yours? Over.
I've had it about 3 weeks, maybe a month, and it's the newest revision. I got it from in China just a little while ago. Very, very happy with it. Still learning a lot about it, though. It's got a lot of depth to it.
Yeah, and you got good audio on it, too. You got one of the good microphones. He upgraded since I bought mine a year ago, and I had some problems with my audio. But yeah, he definitely made an improvement on the mics. You have good audio, and it sounds good on this end. Over.
Yeah, this is the new larger microphone, and I think it will work with the older Gen 2 version.
Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I'll have to look into that, because I definitely need to do something. All right, well, good job, and great to hear from that radio, and like I said, good audio. You'll be happy with that when you listen to it on the live stream. Over.
QSL, you're fading because of band conditions, but I appreciate the effort, gentlemen. Thank you very much for the live stream. Have a great evening.
You bet, Robert. Great job. Thanks for stopping by. 100 milliwatts out of Tennessee, Whiskey Zero, Romeo, Bravo, Golf, and on a DX Commander and FX4 CR radio. So great job. Good to hear that. And we'll break with Robert and say 7-3. And let me get the light off here. And next on the list was James in Colorado. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo, Romeo. Come on in.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo, Romeo on 10 Whiskey, over.
10 watts, good audio, good signal, S5 tonight there, James. Go ahead and drop her down.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo, Romeo, 5 Whiskey.
QSL to 5 Whiskey, heard every word, good copy, S3, over.
Roger, Roger. I'm on the FT710 Yahoo, and I think it bottoms out at 5 Whiskey, over.
Roger, Roger. Okay, it's still good audio and signal. And what's the antenna, James?
I'm running monoband inverted dipole that I chucked up in Ponderosa off some snowshoes. It's orientated north and south, over.
QSL. Good solid audio and signal, S3, and no QSB at all there, over.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for all you do. God bless you. Long live the Republic. 73.
QSL 7-3. God bless you as well, James. Thanks for stopping by with your 5 watts out of Colorado. Make sure you listen to your audio on the live stream. And we'll say 7-3. And just for folks that are listening on the air, and for the first time, we are live streaming on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is called QRP Net LiveStream. Again, QRP Net LiveStream. You can go there and find the live thumbnail there that says live down the corner. You can click on that and you can join us on the live stream and check in with us if you'd like. All right, we're going to break with James, and next on the list was LaRon in New York, Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra. Come on in, LaRon.
Yeah, Ron in Western New York, running 5 Whiskey, over.
Oh, nice job. 5 Whiskey, S3 to S4. Good audio, good signal there, over.
Yep, I'm barely hearing you, but I think I'm getting out. I'm going to drop us up down to 2.5 Whiskey on my next transmission, over.
Roger, go to 2.5. We're listening, over.
2.5 Whiskey. Whiskey 2, Echo Lima Sierra, coming in with 2.5 Whiskey, over.
QSL, you're what was that, 5-7. You're a S3 into Iowa. Good audio, and Steve's hearing you in South Carolina. You're 5-7 down in South Carolina, over.
QSL, I'm going to drop down to a half a watt. Over.
Okay, go ahead, and we'll listen for you. Go ahead.
Running a half a watt, 500 milliwatts.
Good propagation came up in your favor. You S3, and you're 5-6 in South Carolina.
QSL. Glad I'm making it all the way. Glad I'm getting out. Steve, welcome back. Glad to have you back. We weren't worried about you, but glad to see you. Over.
He's giving you the wave, so he appreciates that. Thanks, LaRon.
All right, thanks for having me. 73.
7-3, good job on your half a watt into Iowa, and you're about around S4 to S5 on that last transmission, so maybe the band is improving for us there out into New York. All right, LaRon, thanks again, and we'll break with you and say 7-3. That was Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra. And next on the list is Douglas out in Pennsylvania, Whiskey Alpha 2 Bravo Bravo Sierra. Come on in. QSL, Doug. You're about an S3 with a little QSB. And what's your power and antenna, over?
I'm running 5 watts into an MCOM 3. Chameleon MCOM 3, over.
Okay, roger that. And just what's your radio? What's the radio you're on?
It's a True SDX that my kids gave me for Christmas a couple of years ago. I love this little rig.
True SDX. Okay. Is that one of those, the orange ones, over?
Roger, roger.
Okay. And does that have an internal mic or an external mic?
Both. I'm using an external mic right now.
Okay, and you're up to an S5, almost an S6 on that last transmission. You want to drop the power over?
I can't right now. The only way I can do that is if I disconnect my battery and plug it into my computer.
Okay, roger that. Well, I got you down for 5 watts, and you got good audio, good signal, over.
Thank you, Kevin. It's good to get back on the net again after a hiatus.
QSL, S5 on that last transmission, and yeah, it's amazing with that little radio and that. It's so small, and I think they're pretty lightweight too. I think plastic cover and stuff like that. Just amazing that they do as well as they do, over.
I agree wholeheartedly. They are quite capable little boxes. Yeah, mine's a little orange one about the size of a pack of cigarettes. And very capable little rig, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot of fun to take portable out in the park or somewhere. So, awesome job. Good audio for the whole QSO there, Douglas. So, you sound good, and be sure to listen to yourself on the live stream, over.
All right, thank you very much, Kevin. 7-3, have a good evening.
7-3, Douglas, and that was Whiskey Alpha 2 Bravo Bravo Sierra out of Pennsylvania, 5 watts to Iowa on one of those little true USDX radios, a little orange one. Nice job. Okay, Rod out in Ontario, Canada, Victor Alpha 3 Mike Zulu Delta. Come on in.
Hey, good evening, Kevin, and all the crew here on QRP Net. This might be the first time I got in the last couple of months, actually. Kevin, you were peaking there at a 5.8 just 5 minutes ago, but now you dropped out a little bit. How am I sounding there? How do I copy? Over.
QSL copied every word. S3, good audio and good signal. Yeah, I was going to say too, I hadn't heard from you in a while. It's just the band conditions, but propagation's in your favor tonight, over. I might have lost Rod. You still there, Rod?
Well, you just faded out and now you're back, Kevin. I'm 5 whiskey. How does it sound? Over.
5 whiskey, S3, and what's your antenna there, over?
41-foot random wire in the attic.
Oh, attic wire. All right. Awesome job on 5 watts. Still an S3, over. I think I must be dropping in and out on you. Can you go lower, Rod? I think I heard you, Rod. Just barely a voice print, over. QSL, Rod. Yeah, you started out real weak, and you came up enough just above my noise where I could hear you say 7-3, and kind of you dove back down a little bit there. So next week we get a little more sunlight. We should start getting a little better propagation between us there as the days get longer, hopefully. So thanks, Rod, for stopping by. I got you down for 5 watts, and we'll break with you and say 7-3. That was Victor Alpha 3 Mike Zulu Delta out of Ontario. And next up is Alabama Ken. Come on in. Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango.
Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango at 10 watts, over.
Good evening, Ken. 10 watts between an S2 and an S3, over.
Roger. Here comes 5. 55 watts.
Hang on 1 second, Ken. I got to let the igniter stop there. It's cold enough now where the heater's kicking on a lot more in the garage for the dog there. So go ahead and give me another round, Ken. Yep, got your 5 watts. S2, just above my noise there on 5 watts. You want to try and go lower? QSL, Ken, got your 1 watt, 1 watt. Heard every word. Try half a watt, and I'll listen for it. Roger, Ken, I heard you there. I couldn't pull out what you were saying, though, but I know you were there. I just can't pull it out, over. All right, I just heard you say 500 milliwatts, 500 milliwatts. I heard it twice, over.
Okay, we're back up to 10 watts. Back up to 10 watts, over.
Roger, Ken, good job. Hey, with the conditions, I mean, you're not very strong on 10 watts, and to get down to half a watt, that's good job. You just right in and out of my noise on the half a watt, Ken, but good job, you made it.
Roger, I thank you, and I wish everybody
7-3, Ken. Hey, quick question. Are you on the hex beam tonight, over?
Yeah, that's the end-fed just didn't quite make it to you.
Okay, very good. Yeah, the end fed didn't quite make it, and you're on the hex beam, pointing north. Good job. All right, Ken, thanks for stopping by. Great to hear from you. We got the light on for you for your 500 milliwatts into Iowa. And we'll break with Ken, and that's the end of my list. I'm going to hand it off to Steve. Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike. Take it away. It's all yours.
Roger, Roger. Swing the beam. Swinging the beam over here to the northeast. And pointing it over there towards Nova Scotia, over in that area. This is KO4 GSM, and I'm pointed up right up the east coast there towards Maine and Nova Scotia, and I'm looking for your call sign. Spread them out. Come now. And nothing heard. All right, going back to the north, directly north, this is KO4 DSM with the QRP single sideband net. Come with your call sign and spread them out.
Alpha Echo 0, Victor, Quebec.
Okay, I got the Alpha Echo 0, Victor, Quebec, stand by. There was another station there that ended in hotel. Holy smokes, that's Gary. I hear you, Gary. I'm pointed directly north, and you're in Nebraska, so stand by. I got you. Is there anybody else? Did I miss anybody else?
Juliet.
Okay, there was about 3 of you on top of one another. The Oscar Juliet, fill the prefix on the call.
Kilo Bravo 9er, Tango Oscar Juliet, USL.
Okay, Kilo Bravo 9, Tango, Oscar Juliet, stand by. And there was another one in there, a couple other ones in there. Come now.
Kilo Delta 9, Zulu, Sierra Lima.
All right, I got a Kilo Delta 9, a Zulu, Sierra Lima, and there was one more. Way down there, way down in the weeds, whoever that is. I'm pointed towards Ontario, Canada, so it may not be pointed in your direction. So stand by, and I'll come back to you. Let me go back here, and I've got 4 of you on the log here that I can put in the log. Alpha Echo 0, Victor, Quebec. Come on in.
Good evening, Steve, Kevin, and the net. Good to hear you again. I'm running 10 watts on my Icon 7300. How copy?
Dwayne, you're 5'8" down here in South Carolina.
All right, roger that. I'm at 3 whiskey. How copy?
Yep, 5'6", Dwayne, 5'6" on your 3 whiskey.
1 whiskey.
Yep, you're still 5'5" to 5'6". Can you go to 0%?
0%. How copy?
Yeah, you're right there. It didn't change much. So we've got you down for 500 milliwatts. I don't know. Can you go lower than that, Dwayne?
No, I don't think so. Unless I could turn the rig off and see how that works.
Well, probably be a stretch tonight. But you're booming in here on a half a watt at about a 5'5" to 5'6" there, Dwayne.
Well, thank you, Steve. I have a question, though. When you were given your temperatures, are those plus temperatures or minus temperatures?
Are you talking about here in South Carolina?
Roger, roger.
Yeah, 22 is supposed to be the low. I think we got one night coming up, maybe Wednesday night. We're looking at probably 19 degrees, which is like, it's like 40 below for you guys. But 19 degrees down here is pretty doggone cold, Roger.
Well, that's what I was wondering, if your temps are above zero or below zero.
Yeah, we don't get any below zero temps down here. Everything we have is above zero, Roger.
Roger that. Well, you stay warm then, and I'll wish you a good night.
I appreciate it, Dwayne. Thanks for coming by and checking in. That's one of Kevin's school buddies. And he's checking in here with 500 milliwatts, and we'll break with Alpha Echo Zero, Victor, Quebec. And that's Dwayne. And we're going to look forward. Let me swing this beam around here, because I know he was coming in on the side. November 0, X-Ray Quebec Hotel. That's Gary out there in Nebraska. Gary, that should be pretty close to you there. How copy?
I copy real good here. Steve, how you doing tonight, over?
I'm doing good, Gary. How much power are you running tonight?
5 whiskey. 5 whiskey.
Yep, you're about 5.6 right now on your 5 whiskey. Can you go lower? Yeah, Gary, and now I'm not hearing you, so I don't know if the balance is changing. Go back to 5 whiskey again. Yeah, I'm getting some static crashes, but I did hear your 5 whiskey. Go to 2 whiskey. Go to 2 whiskey, and let me see if I can hear you.
There's 2 what? 2 whiskey, over?
Yep, you're about an S4. Go on down to 1, or take it on to 0 if you can. Yep, I got your 1 whiskey, and I'm just barely hearing you above my noise. But I've got the 1 whiskey. You want to try to go to 0%? Yeah, I heard you say half a watt, but I couldn't make out anything else. Try it one more time. Give me some audio, Gary. Say it a couple of times. Yeah, I can't make out what you're saying. I'm going to have to put you down, get you down for 1 whiskey, but I ain't nothing to cry about tonight with the band conditions. But anyway, bring your power back up, Gary, and we'll close it out.
Okay, I brought her back up. Hold down on the halfway.
Yeah, I'm getting some static crashes out here. What kind of weather you got out there in Nebraska?
Terrible. Like every place else. Not as bad as others, but still need to hump down and all right.
Roger that. Well, yeah, it looks like it's going to be rough all over the country the next 2 or 3 days. But, hey, Gary, thanks for coming by, and I hope everything's doing good with you out there in Nebraska. That's November 0, X-Ray Quebec Hotel. It's my buddy Gary out there. We'll break with him. And there was a Kilo Bravo 9, Tango Oscar Juliet. Come on in. Let me get this beam back over there to Iowa. And hopefully that'll help a little bit better there. How copy now, David?
You're just a noise, friend. Just a noise.
Yeah, the band is changing. How much power are you running right now?
10 whiskey.
Yeah, I got your 10 whiskey, about an S4.
Roger. Yeah, you're about a 4-2 Eastern Indiana.
Yeah, and you just came up there. Go ahead and drop your power down to 1 or 2 watts. Let me see if I can hear you.
900 milliwatts.
I got you 900 milliwatts, and you're about an S5. Can you go lower?
Yeah, you came way up. I swear that beam should be right into my attic.
Give me your power a couple of times there, David. Yeah, I think you said 3. Did you say 3 milliwatts? 300 milliwatts. Yeah, I've completely lost you now. You're probably going to have to bring it back up.
This is back at 10 QB9 QOJ. Yeah, I had it at 300 milliwatts.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said, and I heard the 300 milliwatts. Anyway, I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna put you down for 0.5 milliwatt because you were bouncing right around there. It's just band conditions, up and down is all it is, and it's just that time of night, Roger. Yeah, y'all keep that out there. I got enough problems out here with having cold weather. We don't need no more cold weather, but it looks like everybody's going to get it. Hey, anything else we could do for you, David?
No, always a lot of fun. Glad you're feeling better. 7-3, QB9, QOJ.
Hey, David, thanks for that. Kilo Bravo 9, Tango, Oscar, Juliet. David out there in Iowa. And there was Kilo Delta 9, Zulu Sierra Lima. Is that a QSL?
QSL, Kilo Delta 9, Zulu Sierra Lima.
There we go. And that is Jeffrey. How you doing, Jeffrey?
Doing fine tonight. Nice and cool here. -1 right now in Silver Lake.
Well, I imagine it's a little chilly up there. How much power are you running, Jeff?
Yeah, I had to turn it up to get you, so I'm going to turn it down now.
Well, I think it's because I was pointed towards Nebraska, and that's probably why.
It was really good before when you had your beam pointed towards Ontario.
Well, according to this, I should be right on you right there. That should be right on you right there, Jeffrey. And that's the best I can do with the beam, Roger.
Roger, I can hear you. You're pushing 5 and 7 on the 10 watts right now.
Yep, you're about a S4 on your. You said 10 whiskey. I think you said 10 whiskey, Roger. Yeah, the band is just up and down. Go ahead and drop it to 5. Drop it to 5, and let me see if I hear you.
Down to 5 whiskey.
Yep, I can hear you. 5 whiskey, S4. Keep going. Give it to me 3 times. Did you say 1 whiskey? Yep, you're right in the edge of my noise with your 1 whiskey. Can you go to a 0.5 watt? Let me see if I can hear you. Yep, I got your 0. I got your 0 watts right there in the edge of my noise, and it's even with the static crashes, I heard you. So bring your power back up, and we'll close it out there, Jeff. Well, Jeff, we got some people done moved in on us. Bring your power back up, and we'll close it out. And I'm not hearing you now, Jeff. You got a copy on me? Kilo Delta 9, Zulu Sierra Lima. You still got a copy?
Roger, Roger. I'd like to switch to my ground plane and see if you can still hear me.
Okay, you're 5.7 right now.
All right, I'm on the 5/8 ground plane.
You're about an S5, S5. Yeah, you dropped way down. Whenever you switched, you dropped down about 2 S units.
Yeah, I was talking to you on a 10 meter
Yeah, I'm getting some static crashes right now, so I'm not sure. It's probably just the weather. But, hey, Jeffrey, thanks for coming by and checking in. I got you on the log with 500 milliwatts, Roger.
Roger, Roger. You guys have a good night.
Hey, man, thanks for coming by and playing some radio with us tonight. That's Kilo Delta 9, Zulu Sierra Lima, and he's over there in Silver Lake, and we're going to break with him, and I'm going to send it back out to the cornfield to K0KLB. Back to you, Kevin.
QSL, stand by 1 sec. There we go. All right, I got things switched around here. You're still over into the red here on this end there, Steve. I guess I'm 10 over 9 out there too, so we got good propagation between us hanging in there tonight. Okay, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP single sideband net. I'll continue taking QRP stations if there's any more left out there, 10 watts or less. Come with your call sign now. Okay, I got a couple of you in there. I'm going to Kilo Tango 0 station. Fill the rest of that call over. Kilo Tango 0 station. Try again. Okay, I think I lost them. I'll come back to the Kilo Tango station. Whiskey Bravo 4 Delta Bravo. Is that a QSL?
Roger.
Okay, all right. I got you on the log. And did I miss anybody else?
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Quebec Golf Tango.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Quebec Golf Tango. That sounds like an X6100 there, John, but I'll find out. I got you on the log. Anybody else I missed? Anybody else want to try and call in? QRP 10 watts or less. Go ahead. Okay, nothing heard. Let me try just 1 second. Kilo Tango 0 station. Are you still out there?
Kilo 50 Tango, Kevin, Whiskey 8 Golf Victor.
Okay, was it Kilo 5 station? Kilo 50 or Kilo 5 station? I'm not hearing him anymore, so I must have lost him. All right, I'm going to go back up to the top of the list here with Daniel down in Florida, Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Bravo. Come on in. How are you tonight? Daniel, I've got some QRM here, and you're real weak on me. Come back again, over. Roger, Roger. I caught that. I just didn't hear where you said. Did you say 10 watts? 10 watts over? 10 watts. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to slide away from that QRM a little bit. I got your 10 watts. You want to try 5 over? Daniel, I can't hear anything if you're at 5 watts. All right, I got your 5 watts. I just heard you back up to 5 watts QSL. I did copy that, over. I'm just getting beat up with QRM, Daniel. Hang on a second. Steve, we might have to move over.
I just had a conference with them over there. I think they're moving.
Oh, good job. Okay. All right. So, Daniel, can you still hear me over? A Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Bravo. Daniel, you still out there? Okay, I think I just heard you say you're back up to 10 watts. You're right on the edge of my noise there, Daniel. Just kind of losing the band to Florida right now. Yeah, Daniel, I couldn't pull out most of that. Just kind of too much in my noise there. But I think you're probably saying 7.3. Maybe not, I don't know. But I don't think we'll be able to make it any further there, Daniel. So I'm sorry about that. But I got you in the log for 5 watts. I was able to pull that out on that one transmission. So I got you in the log for 5 watts. And hopefully we can try again next week, and we'll have better conditions there. All right, that was Daniel out of Florida, Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Bravo. We'll break with you, and we'll go out to Colorado. John, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Quebec Golf Tango. Come on in.
Yeah, this is Kilo Fox 0, Quebec Golf Tango, saying hi to you, Kevin, and Steve there in the net.
Good evening, John, out of Colorado. S5, good audio. What's your radio and power and antenna? Over.
We're running the X6100 tonight, starting at 5 watts, and antenna is just the end-fed long wire, 40-meter wire, or halfway for 40, but running on 20 tonight. Over.
Roger. 5 watts on the X6100. Your S5, good audio, good signal, and I think Steve's hearing you too, like a 5.3 or 5.4 out there. Over.
Yeah, Roger. It's a good depth to Colorado. I got you about a 5.5 and sometimes 5.7 on the peak, and I use occasionally, so far it's working all right.
You bet, Roger. Hey, we're starting to lose it a little bit. Little QSB, you want to drop her to 1 watt and see if we can hit it on the peak? Over.
Will do, Kevin. This is Kilo Fox 0, Quebec Golf Tango, calling on 1 watt, 1 whiskey.
Yeah, easy copy. Heard every word. S3. Go to a half a watt, 500 milliwatts. Over. I copy the 1 whiskey. Go to 500 milliwatts, half a watt. Go to half a watt. Over. Give me another round on the half a watt there, John. Give me just a second. I'm going to see if the propagation improves for us here. And go ahead and give me another round. I want to listen for it. You bet. Fine. Good job. I heard every word on that 500 milliwatts. Go to 2 if you want to try it. Over. I heard every word just above my noise. Go to 100 milliwatts. I'll listen. Yeah, I got your 100 milliwatts. You made the trip just above my noise.
Okay, well, here's 10 watts, because I got the external power, and I'll close out with the net, and hopefully you guys can get some more calls in tonight.
Nice job. That X6100 pulled through again for you there, 100 milliwatts. Nice. Good job there, John.
Thanks, Kevin. I really do appreciate the net. This is my little soda machine and POTAs once in a while, so it's good to hear that it gets out on these sub 10 watt levels. Back to net.
Roger. Hey, have you been working that G90 anymore, or are you just kind of swinging back and forth? Over.
No, the G90 is fun. I had it going yesterday, just playing a little bit with that North American QSO thing going on. And, I love the tuner in it. I've been playing with some vertical antennas. I can get anywhere from, probably 80 meters all the way up to 10 and everything in between with it. So, yeah, it's fun, and I love the tuner in it.
Yeah, it's got amazing tuner. That thing will tune anything. Somebody told me once it would tune a corn stalk. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the rumor I heard. But yeah, it's a great little radio. It's very versatile. So, all right, John. Well, good job. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll say 7-3 over.
7-3 to you, Kevin, and you too, Steve. Have fun with the net, and hope to catch you next week again. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0, Quebec Golf Tango 7-3.
7-3, John. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Quebec Golf Tango, 100 milliwatts out of Colorado with the Zygu X6100 radio. And we'll break with you. And are there any other QRP stations, 10 watts or less, that want to check in? Come with your call sign now. Oh, okay, I heard a station ending in Romeo. Come again? Okay, it's a Whiskey Alpha. Is it Whiskey Alpha 7, over? QSL, Chris, Whiskey Alpha 7, Romeo Alpha Romeo. I thought that might have been you. Real light, just above my noise. What's your power, over? Did you say 10 watts, 10 watts? I think Steve's hearing you. Steve, are you hearing Chris out there? You want to work him? I can't hardly hear him, over.
Oh, yeah, I can work him. Whiskey Alpha 7, Romeo Alpha Romeo. You got a copy on KO4 GSM.
Hearing the both of you tonight, you're a little better, Steve, than Kevin, but that's a both. 5 watts tonight, 5 watts. Lowest machine will go here, Roger?
Roger. Well, hey, Chris, you're 5-5. 55 down here in South Carolina on your 5 whiskey, Roger.
Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, I tuned into the net maybe a half hour ago, and my receiver on 20 was deader than dead. I just did a reset on the whole thing, and it seemed to light again, so I'm happy to hear that. It's not going to have to go to the repair.
Yeah, the band is a little bit up and down, but yeah, I saw you over in the chat room and said it wasn't transmitting now because you're talking all the way from Oregon to South Carolina on 5 whiskey, so doing a fantastic job, Roger.
Okay, great. Yeah, the band seems to be okay tonight. Anyway, thanks for catching me there, and we'll be on the side there. Kilo Alpha 4 is on Sierra Mike, Whiskey Alpha 7.
Roger. Hey, thanks for coming by and checking in, Chris. Always good.
KLB.
K0,
QSL, Roger, got that. Glad you could pull him out because I lost him in the noise there. So making the trip coast to coast. Good job, Chris, on 5 watts. All right, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'll continue if there's any more QRP stations. Otherwise, we're going to open it up. Any QRP 10 watts or less, come with your call sign now.
Victor Tango Hotel.
Okay, the Tango Hotel station, stand by. There was a Kilo station just ahead of you. Kilo station, come in.
Kilo Alpha Romeo Kilo.
Okay, I got the Kilo and the Alpha Romeo Kilo. What's the number?
6.
Kilo 6, Alpha Romeo Kilo. QSL? Okay, and I think you said 5 watts out of California. Roger?
Roger.
Okay, good job, Adam. Thank you. You're just right above my noise, but you just came up to an S3 on that last transmission on your 5 watts. Over. Roger, Adam. Yeah, your signal's getting a little stronger in your 5 watts. Can you go any lower? You want to try and go lower? Over. Okay, Adam, I hear you there. You're just a voice print, though. I can't pull out what you're saying. Over. QSL, Adam. Yeah, I got bits and pieces of that last transmission. I think you're back up to 5 watts, and I heard your call sign there, but otherwise it's kind of in and out of my noise. But, hey, Adam, thanks for stopping by. You made it in the log for 5 watts out of California, which is a good job tonight, and that was Kilo 6 Alpha Romeo Kilo. We're here every Sunday night, Adam, so be sure to stop back again sometime next Sunday. Hopefully propagation will get better, and if we usually run till about for another 40 minutes here, so top of the hour. If you hear my signal improve on your end and you want to try back and work me again, you can do yellow recheck, and I'll get you back in, and we'll try and work you lower if you want to. So we'll break with Adam out in California, Kilo 6 Alpha Romeo Kilo, and there was a station ending in Victor Tango Hotel. Phil, the rest of that call.
This is VE3 Victor Tango Hotel.
Roger, Victor Echo 3 Victor Tango Hotel. Tim in Ontario. Good evening, Tim. Come on in. How are you?
Good evening, and good to. I actually saw a video on this, but I've never tried before. So, anyways, glad you can hear me, and you are 5'9" in Southern Ontario.
QSL, thank you for the 5'9". You're 5'7", 57 in. No, hang on. 1, 2, 3. You're 5'5". Excuse me. You're 55 into Iowa right now, Tim. What's your power and antenna? Over.
I'm at 5 watts. Radio is a Zygu X6100, and the antenna is 9-to-1 NFED long wire, random wire rather, at about 15 feet, and it's approximately about 85 feet long.
QSL, Roger, copy that. 5 watts X6100. You peaked out at an S7. On your NFED. That's doing a nice job. You want to drop her down to 1 watt, and I'll listen for you. Over.
QSL, just give me half a sec.
All right, we're listening.
Okay, we're now down to 1 watt. Over.
Yeah, easy copy, good audio, S5, and go to 0.5, half a watt. Over.
We are now down to half a watt. Over.
Yeah, good audio, good signal. Give me another round on the half a watt. I want to get a better signal on my meter here. Over.
Okay, as I had just said, we are down to 1 watt. Yes, it's a half a watt. Sorry, we're in half a watt. Roger.
Yeah, good copy. Heard every word about an S3 to S4 on your half a watt. You want to drop her down to 200 milliwatts or 100 milliwatts? Drop her down there to the bottom. We'll see if we can hear you.
Okay, we're down to 100 milliwatts.
I heard every word on the 100 milliwatts. Give me another round so you can hear it on the live stream. Go ahead. Roger. Heard every word. Good job, Tim, on the 100 milliwatts with that X6100. Do you want to bring your power back up, and we'll close it out? Over.
Okay, I'm now now back up at 5 watts, and thank you very much. I really appreciate that, and you guys have a wonderful evening there.
Hey, you too, Tim, and you know about the live stream, right? So you can hear your audio there?
Yes, unfortunately I wasn't near a computer, but I'm really, really happy that you could hear me, so thank you so much.
Roger, Roger. Well, if you get to a computer and you're able to check it out later on the replay, you checked in around the 1 hour, 25 minute mark, an hour and 25 minutes, so you can fast forward right to that point in the video, in the live stream video there, the replay, and you'll be able to hear our QSO. Over.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And what is I'm sorry, what is when I go to the computer, where do I find you?
You'd go onto YouTube and do a search for QRP Net LiveStream. Again, it's QRP Net LiveStream on YouTube. Just do a search for it up there on top and look for the one for today's date. Over.
Okay, I will definitely do that. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful evening there. 7-3.
7-3, Tim. Thanks for stopping by again. Again, that was an hour and 25 minute mark. That's where you can start listening to us. So we're right in there somewhere. All right. Thanks again, Victor Echo 3, Victor Tango Hotel, Tim in Ontario. Great job on the Zygoot X6100, 100 milliwatts to Iowa. And we'll break with you and see if there's any more QRP stations. I'll take those. Come with your call sign now.
November 8th, Quebec Alpha Romeo.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Hotel November X-ray.
Okay, so I got a November 8th, Quebec Alpha Romeo. Is that a QSL?
QSL, November 8th, Quebec Alpha Romeo.
All right, Brian, stand by, and just let me make sure. Is there a Kilo Quebec? I think it was Kilo Quebec 4, Hotel November X-ray QSL?
QSL, Russell, Virginia, 10 watts.
Okay, Russell, stand by. I'll be right with you. I'm going to go back up here to Brian, November 8, Quebec Alpha Romeo. Come on in, Brian. How are you tonight?
Hey, thank you so much. I'm doing great. I'm running, I don't know, I'm going to say it's 1 watt or less. I'm on an ICOM 7300, and it's set at 1%, and my power meter is not moving anywhere. So it looks like we're getting out with our homemade dipole for 10 and 15 meters, over.
You Roger. Okay, Brian, out of Tennessee, you're on an ICOM 7300 at 1%. That's 1 watt, and you were up to about an S5 on my meter peaking out there. Over.
Yeah, Roger. And correction, the antenna we're using is a homemade dipole for 15 and 20. And our QTH is actually just west of Cleveland, Ohio, Oscar Hotel. We moved from Tennessee a couple years back. Over.
Okay, I got you updated to Ohio. All right, you're 1 watt, so drop that 7300 to 0%, and let's hear it.
Roger. Here we are at 0%, so hopefully we're still making it through. Over.
You are. Good audio, good signal between an S3 and an S4. Over.
Roger. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. 7-3 is N8QAR.
Roger, Brian. You know about the live stream. Over.
Roger, I do. I appreciate it.
Okay, great job. Well, 0% we call half a watt, 500 milliwatts. On a carrier, if you were to send a CW carrier and measure it on your meter, it's usually around, it varies on radios and it varies on the band you're on, but it's generally around 600 to 650 milliwatts. So on a voice, you're probably doing less than a half a watt, but we just call it 500 milliwatts to make it easy on the 0% on the 7300. And you made the trip. Great audio, great signal. Good job, Brian. Thanks again, and stop back again. Over.
Roger. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. N8QAR, 7-3.
Roger. N8QAR, that's Brian in Ohio. We'll say 7-3. And there was Russell in Virginia. Kilo Quebec 4, Hotel November X-ray. Come on in, Russell. QSL, I got your 10 watts just above my noise, Russell. What antenna are you on? Over. I got your off-center fed dipole. Okay, you're peaking out about an S3. You want to try 5 watts, and I'll listen for you?
Roger.
Roger, Russell. Boy, you're right on the edge of my noise, but I pretty much pulled out about 90% of everything you said there on that 5 watts. Good job. You wanted? Can your radio go lower than 5? Over. Okay, go ahead and I'll listen.
Kilo Quebec 4, Hotel November X-ray.
Yep, I heard your 1 watt. I got your 1 watt into Iowa. Go to 0%. We'll listen for it.
Kilo Quebec 4, Hotel November X-ray. 0%.
Yeah, I actually heard every word. Good audio, good signal on that one. Just above my noise, but I pulled out every word. Good job, Russell.
Roger, Roger. Thanks, guys.
You bet. And so, what power are you back up to now?
20 with 20 watts.
Okay, and you're up to about an S3 to S4 on the 20 watts. So, great job, Russell. Thanks for stopping by and playing QRP radio with that 7300 at 0%, half a watt out of Virginia. And good job. Appreciate you stopping by. Over.
7-3, Kilo Quebec 4, Hotel November X-ray.
7-3, and with that, I'm going to break with everybody on this end, and I'm going to hand it off to Steve so he can take a few calls. Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike, it's all yours. Over.
Roger, Roger, Kevin. Hey. Watt calls on there tonight, so it's even with the conditions, we're doing pretty good. So anyway, there was a couple of stations I heard in there earlier. I don't know if they're still online. Kilo Charlie 9, Uniform Delta Lima. Kilo Charlie 9, Uniform Delta Lima. You still out there? Kilo Charlie 9, Uniform Delta Lima. You still by the frequency? Okay, nothing heard there. And then there was a Kilo 5, Oscar Tango Tango. Kilo 5, Oscar Tango Tango. I heard you calling several times in there out of Louisiana. Don't know if you're copying me or not. If you are, come on back.
This is Kilo 5, Oscar Tango Tango. I'm still hanging out, listening.
Yeah, I didn't know if you was in the chat room or not. Man, you are booming up here. Got a good signal, and you're coming in on the side of the beam because I'm pointed at Illinois right now.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, that's 10 whiskey right there.
Man, you are 5 over 9 on your 10 whiskey. Go ahead and drop her down.
I went on this 7300.
On your 500 milliwatts.
Roger, Roger. I got a direct pass to you tonight, then. I appreciate that.
Man, that is awesome. Yeah, it's just been, the bands have been kind of up and down, and but you got an awesome signal up here today, Randall.
Roger, Roger. Well, I appreciate you thinking about me, keeping me coming back and getting me. I've been monitoring, waiting on you to get back on here. I've got a lot of interference down here for some reason.
Well, hey, man, we appreciate it. We appreciate you checking in. And, yeah, I was hearing you there earlier. I don't think Kevin was hearing you. And there was a couple other stations I don't think he was hearing it. One was out of Illinois, and he was probably too close to Kevin. So that's the beauty of having a control down here and one out there. Sometimes I can hear people that Kevin can't hear and vice versa, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Well, I'll let you get some more out there, and I appreciate it. Y'all have fun. Glad you're back on the air. Missed you, I think it was last weekend.
Hey, Randall, I appreciate that, man. Thanks a lot, and I appreciate you coming by and checking in. And we'll break with Randall down there in Louisiana. Thank you for your service there. He's a firefighter, and that's Kilo 5, Oscar Tango Tango. And we'll look for further check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Spread them out and come now.
Whiskey 0 Alpha Delta Lima.
All right, I got a Whiskey 0 Alpha Delta Lima. Stand by. Anybody else? Okay, nothing else heard. Whiskey 0 Alpha Delta Lima. Come on in.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Aaron in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Well, Aaron, you got a fantastic signal into South Carolina. How much power are you running tonight?
I got 100 here. I'm going to turn it down to here's 30 watts. 30 watts on my ICOM IC 7300 and to an NFET halfways in a tree. Over.
Yep, you're about a 5.6 on your 30 watts. Can you cut that in half down to 15?
Here is 15 with over.
Yep, you're about an S5. You want to cut her down again? Cut her down to about 5 watts. Yep, now you're right in the edge of my noise. I've got about an S3 noise level, and you're just right there above the noise on 5 whiskey, Roger. You want to try? Go ahead and try to cut it down. Cut it down to about 2 whiskey, and let me see if I can hear you. Yep, I got you 2 whiskey. Go to 1. Go to 1 whiskey. Yep, I got you 1 whiskey. Go ahead to 0 and let me see if I can hear you while you're on the peak. Now I'm losing you. Say, give it to me. Give me some good audio there a couple of times and give me your power. Yeah, I can tell you're in there, Aaron. I can tell you're there, and I can tell you're talking, but I can't make out what you're saying. But I'm going to get you down for 1 whiskey tonight, and that ain't nothing to be ashamed of there. 1 whiskey from over there in Michigan to South Carolina, Roger.
That was a lot of fun. I'll turn this up turn it up all the way. Here's the 100 watts. Thank you so much. And 73W0ADL.
On the log for 1 whiskey. Thanks for coming by and checking in. And we'll break with Whiskey 0 Alpha Delta Lima and look for further check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Come now and spread them out.
Yay! Hey, A0FJ.
Is that Alpha Alpha 0 Sierra Juliet?
Alpha Alpha 0 Foxtrot Juliet.
Okay, Alpha Alpha 0 Foxtrot Juliet. QSL?
QSL.
Okay, that'd be John.
How about you?
I'm hanging in there. How much power are you running?
Right now, 20 watts.
Well, you're 5 over 9 with your 20 watts. I've always got a pipeline to Missouri for whatever reason. Drop her down to 1 whiskey. Let me see if I can hear you.
How's that?
Yep, you're about an S4 to S5 on your 1 whiskey. Is that a 7300? Now I'm losing you now. Bring your power back up to 5 watts for just a second.
Okay, I dropped it down to a half watt there when you lost me.
Yeah. You're about an S7 right now. It's kind of up and down. What radio are you on?
I'm on a 7300.
Okay. Yeah, take her back down to 0%. Let me see if I can hear you.
All right. How's this going at 0%?
There, you're still 5.7 at 0%. That's what I'm saying. It's got to be conditions because I lost you there for a minute, and then you're booming right back in here, Roger.
Copy that. Thanks for getting me in.
We got you down on the log for 500 milliwatts, and that brings on the light out there at the cornfield in Iowa, Roger.
QSL.
All right, John, thanks for coming by and checking in. We'll break with Alpha Alpha 0 Foxtrot Juliet, and he's over there in Missouri, and we'll look for further check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Come now.
Whiskey 9, True, Victor 31, Kilo Charlie.
Okay, that Whiskey 9 station, come again?
Yeah, the call is Whiskey 9 Stroke Victoria number 3 number 1 Kilo Charlie Dennis in Waukegan 21.
All right, you got one of these foreign call signs. Whiskey 9, I believe is what you said. Whiskey 9 Stroke Victor 31 Sierra Kilo. I'm sorry, Victor 31 Kilo Charlie. Is that a QSL?
QSL 100%.
And is that, let's see here. And what is your name?
Dennis.
Okay, Dennis. Dennis over there in Illinois. Got a good signal, man. How much power right now?
2021.
Yeah, you're about a 5.5 with your 20 watts. And I should be pointed pretty close to you right there. How are you copying me over there, Dennis?
I got you 5.9, but I don't think I have my beam pointed in the right way. I just heard you out there. I've never heard a QRP Net before, so I decided I'd give it a try there, over.
Well, we're glad you did. We're here every Sunday night, and that's what we do. We see how low we can go and test those antennas and radios and just see how far we can go, travel from coast to coast, sometimes 5 watts. Coast to coast, it's just a matter of propagation and a good antenna, Roger.
Roger. What state are you in?
I'm in South Carolina. My call sign is Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike. My name's Steve, and I'm in South Carolina. And Kevin is out there. You probably not hearing Kevin because he's in Iowa, northwest corner or northeast corner of Iowa. And he's the other net control out there. So we're live streaming this on YouTube, and the YouTube channel is called QRP Net LiveStream, and you can go back and hear your audio on the live stream, Roger.
Oh, Roger, that's great. Well, I got the antenna turned around, and now you're 20 over into Waukegan, over?
Yeah, you're 20 over down here, too. You want to drop your power down and see how low you can go, Dennis?
Yeah, let me see. This is a homebrew rig, so I'm going to turn it down to about 50% and see what it sounds like.
Okay, you're about a 5.8, 5.9 right now.
Okay, so that's about 50% there. And, wow, hold on. Let me turn it down some more. It's still saying more than 10 watts there.
Yeah, you're still over in the red, over 5.9.
All right, 20%. Yeah, 20% gives me about 10 watts there.
Okay. Now, you may have bumped your VFO a little bit because it sounds like you went a little bit off frequency. We're on 292. Check that and turn that thing all the way down as low as you can get it. Did I lose you, Dennis? Okay, I heard you say 2%. 2%, and I'm not sure you said that was a homebrew radio. I'm not sure what wattage that is, but you're right in the edge of my noise if that's 2 whiskey, Roger.
Yeah, QSL. Okay, that's 5 watts there. Brought it back up a little bit. 5 watts. Yeah, look me up on QRZ there. Got some pictures if you put my call stroke B31K and scroll down. You see a picture of the homebrew rig there built in the chassis of a Yaesu FP301. What used to be a Yaesu FP301 is now my home rig.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It looks like you've been doing some work over there.
From China,
Roger. Yeah, bring your power back up, Dennis. You're kind of fading. I got most of that. You're fading in and out. The band is changing, but yeah, I'm looking at your page now. We got you down on here. I'm going to go ahead and put you down for 5 whiskey right now, and go back and check out the live stream, QRP Net live stream on YouTube. Check that out, and I think you'll be pretty happy with what you hear. I think I lost you again there, Dennis. You still there? Yeah, I got some QRM moving in on us, so I'll just say 7-3. We got you on the list here. Thanks for coming by and checking in. We're here every Sunday night, 6 Eastern, 5 Central, and we usually go for about 2 hours. So go back and check out that live stream on YouTube. We'll break with Whiskey 9/Victor 31 Kilo Charlie, and he's over there in Illinois getting in on 5 whiskey on a homebrew. And I'm going to take one more before I send it back out to the cornfield. This is KO4 GSM. Looking for your call sign. Come now.
Kilo 9, Kilo Sierra Uniform.
Okay, I got a Kilo 9, Kilo Sierra Uniform. Anybody else in there? I'm hearing somebody way down in the weeds there. Kevin, are you hearing that other station?
I can try. Have them give a call again.
Yeah, there was another station in there. I got the Kilo 9, Kilo Sierra Uniform, and there was another station way down in the weeds. Come again and see if Kevin can hear you.
I got a Kilo Delta 5.
Kevin's hearing a Kilo Delta 5.
India November Mike.
Okay, Kilo Delta 5, India November Mike. Let me look that up, see, and I may be pointed the wrong way. Kilo Delta 5, India November Mike. And that call sign comes back to a station out, that's John out in Texas. And I'm pointing the wrong way here right now. The Kilo Delta 9, the Kilo Delta 5, India November Mike. Stand by 1 minute, and let me pick up this other station here. Kilo 9, Kilo Sierra Uniform. Come on in.
Good evening, sir. Brian, Bravo, Romeo, India, Alpha, November from Kansas.
Hey, Brian, how you doing? Yeah, you're over there, you're over in Kansas. I need to get that beam over this way, and that would probably help with the Texas station, too. How copy me now there, Brian?
Oh, you've been 5'9" the entire time, sir.
And you're running 5 whiskey right now?
Affirmative.
You're 5'7" right now, Brian. 5'7". Can you go lower?
Negative. It'll look low. 5 is the lowest it'll go.
Well, you're on a Yaesu radio, I'm sure, and you're 5'7", 5'8" over here on the meter, doing a fantastic job. How's the weather out there in Kansas? I bet you guys got snow out there, don't you?
Yeah, last week we got about 18 inches. It's 6 degrees Fahrenheit right now.
Holy smokes. Man, y'all keep that stuff out there. I don't need none of that over here, Roger.
Roger that. You said, were you in North Carolina? Is that correct?
No, I'm in South Carolina. I'm on the good side of the line. I'm about 30 miles south of the line there, just a little bit southwest of Charlotte, North Carolina, but I'm on the South Carolina side. Roger.
Oh, roger that. My wife and I used to just live north of Wilmington, just a ways.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly where that's at. Well, hey, Brian, thanks for coming by and checking in. Got you down for 5 whiskey, and we appreciate you coming by.
All right, thanks, sir. Appreciate you taking my call. Have a good evening, and 7-3.
7-3. And let me get back with the Kilo Delta 5, India November Mike. You still in there? Five, India November Mike. And get you on the log here. And I don't have a real good copy on you, John. How much power are you running? That should be right on you with the beam, according to QRZ. I should be right on you. You are in Texas, correct? Go ahead, recheck.
I've got him if you can hear me.
Yeah, go ahead and work him, Kevin. I can't hear him.
Roger. 85I Money. Can you hear Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo? This is Kevin. Over.
Hi, Kevin. Code 0 KLB. 85I.
Roger, John. I got you in and out of my noise, but I got a pretty good copy on you when you're there. How many watts are you running? Over. All right, I got you 5 watts. All right, and what's your antenna? Over. Come back again on the antenna. All right, mystery antenna, and you're on the U.S. What did I think I saw here? I think I heard you say you're on the U.S. BitX or something there. All right. Hey, when you're there, your audio is pretty good on this end, John. You want to try and drop your power and see if you can go any lower?
Built from the kit.
You built it from the kit. I think I heard you say that. Over.
Roger.
Is there a switch you can switch that down to a lower power setting? Give me some audio again. Say that again. I can't make out what you're saying. I know you're there. I just can't understand it. Over. I know. I hear the word 5. I think. Are you just telling me you're at 5 watts? Okay, maybe you're telling me 5 watts is as low as you can go. Yeah, Roger, John, you're just right on the edge of my nose. I can't quite pull out everything you're saying, but when you're there, your 5 watts sounds good. It's just propagation changing. Over. All right, well, I got you in the log for 5 watts, and you're the off-grid Texas homesteader. Is that a Roger, Roger? Yeah, okay, then I'm losing you now, John. But thanks for stopping by. Great to see you and hear from you on the QRP Net. I'm going to go ahead and break with you and say 7-3. Try back again next week, next Sunday, and maybe a little earlier, and then we might be able to pull you out a little better there. So that was Kilo Delta 5, India November Mike, and John in Texas. I got him in the log for 5 watts, and we'll break with him. And this is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. We're about ready to wrap things up here, so I'm going to take last call, and I'm going to open it up to any power, anywhere. If you want to stop by, come with your call sign now.
Kilo November 4, Tango Oscar Zulu.
Kilo November 4, Tango Oscar Zulu. Dave in North Carolina. Big signal tonight, Dave. How much power and what's your antenna? Over.
Well, I'm sitting here laughing. I'm running 80 watts barefoot and a wire up in a pine tree in the North Carolina mountains. You're also booming in here about 10 over.
Yeah, and you're actually about, I'm running 50 watts, 50, and you're just under well, actually, you're doing better than, you're probably doing about 10 over 9 on this end. Over.
You gotta love propagation.
I usually have trouble going up against the amplifier guys, but I don't have the guts to go QRP, so I'm running 80 watts. So I'm happy with that. I'll just get frustrated with the amplifier guys. If you're running 50, you got a booming signal coming into North Carolina. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger. Propagation. That's all we need. And that's 90% of it right there. Hey, what radio are you using? Over.
FTDX10 turned way down.
All right. So do you want to turn it way down lower, like down to 20 watts, and see what kind of signal we got?
Absolutely. Going there now.
Okay, you're S9 right now, so go ahead.
KN4TOZ working at 20 watts.
All right, your S8 solid, just tickling the bottom side of an S9 on 20 watts. So let's go down to 5 watts. I think we can have no problem there. Go to 5 whiskey.
Kilo November 4, Tango Oscar Zulu, 5 watts.
Yeah, good audio, good signal, heard every word. S5 on this end on my meter. And I've got my RF gain set so my noise is at 0. So your 5S level's above my noise. So nice job. Can you go lower than 5 watts?
Hang on. Actually, I can.
So 5 watts is the bottom?
That's the bottom for me. I was never down that low before, so I didn't know. But I learned something tonight, so you did good.
Well, you did better because your 5 watts is all you need tonight to Iowa anyway. And, yeah, you're still a solid S5. And we are live streaming on YouTube, Dave, so you can hear your audio and see what you sound like if you're interested in that. Over.
Cool, yeah.
Okay, the YouTube channel is called QRP Net LiveStream. We're the QRP Net. We're here every Sunday night. And we have a live stream channel called QRP Net Livestream. You can go there now. If you check it out now, you just have to slide the timeline back a few minutes, and you'll be able to hear our QSO. Roger?
Roger. I'm heading there now. Give me your call sign for the blog here.
Roger, it's Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Again, Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. And if you want to, you can also go to my QRZ page if it's easier. Just go there and slide down a little bit. There's a section for the QRP Net, kind of tells you our schedule and stuff like that. And there's a quick link right down in there to take you right to the YouTube channel as well.
Roger, copied all that. Great. I did not realize it was the QRP Net. I was just sliding through the band and happened to hear you calling out. You said anybody, anywhere, so I figured I'd just jump in there. But my apologies for the interrupting the QRP Net. But I made it down to 5 watts. I'm sitting here smiling like a Cheshire cat right now. I'm going to head to your QRZ page and see what's going on. KN4TOZ. Thanks so much. 73.
You bet, Dave. Hey, great to have you stop by. You're not interrupting anything. That's what we're here for. We just, anybody wants to stop by and check us out and then turn their power down and test those antennas and make them work for every watt they're transmitting and see how well they do. That's what we're here for. Folks test different antennas and compare them back and forth. So we just have a little fun on Sunday nights with QRP, and I'm glad you stopped by, and we'll be here next Sunday night. We don't have a designated frequency. It's best to check out the live stream feed when we start it. We hear it 6 o'clock Central. No, we start at 6 o'clock Eastern time. And so if you go to the live stream, it'll show you what frequency we're on because you can see it right on our radios. We're one of those nets where we just find an open frequency and play, and if we get QRM, somebody moves in on us, we slide everybody off to a new frequency because they follow us on the live stream channel, and it works real well for us. Over.
Roger that. I'm sitting here smiling. Had you not said anything, I would have never, ever guessed that you were running 50 watts. Your signal is crystal clear. You're running about 10 over. Had me fooled, I'll tell you that. Pleasantly fooled. KN4TOZ. I'm heading off to your live stream channel right now to check this out.
Roger. Thanks, Dave. Great to hear from you. And stop back again. We'll be glad to hear from you again out of North Carolina. Great propagation, good audio, good signal. 5 watts into Iowa tonight. That was Kilo November 4 Tango Oscar Zulu. We'll break with Dave and say 7-3. And I'm taking 7 o'clock. I'll take one more call. Any power, anywhere. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo Charlie 3, Tango Mike Zulu.
Kilo Charlie 3, Tango Mike Zulu. Come on in, Matthew in Delaware. Come on in.
Yep, that's it. You are 5757. Can I get your call sign? I didn't catch it before.
A QSL, my call sign is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Again, it's Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Name is Kevin, and I'm in north central Iowa, and you're 5959 right now into Iowa.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you. You are a 5'9" as well. 5'9".
Roger. Well, this is the QRP Net. What's your power and what's your antenna tonight? Over.
I am on 100 watts at the moment, and currently I'm on a NFED random wire, 71-foot random wire. That's all I have at the moment. I'm doing some research, considering making either an NFED half wave or a off-fed dipole, or off-center fed dipole rather. Just haven't made up my mind yet.
Roger. Well, your NFED now is working great. Good audio, good signal. S9 solid the whole time. So what we do here is folks check in, they drop their power and see how low they can go and make those antennas work for it. You want to try that? Over?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Why not?
All right. What radio are you using? Over?
I am on a FTDX10.
Okay, roger that. I think we just had one of those couple check-ins ago, or actually maybe it was Dave in North Carolina. I think that's what he had. So, so drop your power down to 20 watts. I'm sure we'll hear you at 20, but let's just get an audio check there. Over.
All right, I'm at 20 watts now. 20 watts. KC3 TMZ.
All right, a good solid S6, good audio. Go to 5 watts. Let's just take her to the bottom.
KC3 TMZ, KC3 TMZ.
Yeah, easy copy. Good audio between an S3 and an S4, closer to an S4 on this end. Give me another round of audio so you can hear it on the live stream. Over.
Yeah, sure thing. This is Kilo Charlie 3, Tango Mike Zulu on 5 watts.
Yeah, good easy copy, good audio, and I think that's as low as it could go. You want to double check that?
QSL, that is correct. I can't drop any further.
All right, well, 5 watts is all you need out of Delaware to Iowa tonight, because you're good audio and good signal, and easy conversation on your 5 watts. Over.
Fantastic. That's surprising to see. I didn't realize I could get that far on so little.
Yeah, Roger. That's the beauty of propagation and a good antenna. You can do a lot of fun things with that and low power. So, thanks for stopping by, Matthew. Do you know about the live stream channel we're on right now? Over.
No, I do not. First time stopping by at 14292.
Okay. Well, we're called the QRP Net, and we're here from 6 to 8 Eastern Time. And you can check out our YouTube channel. It's called QRP Net LiveStream, and you can hear your audio starting out at 100, dialing down to 5 watts, and you can hear your audio on my radio on this end. And the YouTube channel is, again, QRP Net LiveStream. And you can also go to my QRZ page and scroll down a little bit to find out more information about the QRP Net. And there's a quick link there to take you to the YouTube channel as well. Over.
Great. I got the live feed up now, actually. I'm going to scroll back and see if I can find it. Thank you.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, just once we're done here, you can just slide that timeline back a few minutes, and you'll be able to hear our QSO. Nice job on your 5 watts out of Delaware. I'm glad to hear propagation's open right now still. Over.
Yeah, it's been pretty good tonight, even on 10 meters. I was over there earlier, made a contact with Japan. And I was absolutely astonished. There's a lot of activity on 10 tonight as well. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool this time, especially in Delaware. You've been dark for quite a while, so good job. All right, well, thanks for stopping by, and hopefully we'll hear from you again, Matthew. Over.
All right, sounds good. You guys have a good night out there. KC3 TMZ, clear.
QSL KC3 TMZ, 5 watts out of Delaware to Iowa, and we'll say 7-3. And with that, we're going to go ahead and close the net out, guys, and appreciate everybody stopping by. let me get my cheat sheet so I don't forget anything here, because I'm getting old and I can't remember what I'm supposed to do next. So let me get this set up, and there we go. All right. Let's see. I got to get... let's see. We had a total of, what do we have, Steve? We had a total of how many in the log tonight? Minus myself and Steve, we had 36 in the log. Great job, everybody. 36 tonight. And there was a lot. If you look at the, I should bring up the list. Hang on a second. I'm going to bring that up. I'm going to share my screen. And here we go, coming up here. So let's look at, look at all those 500 milliwatt stations we worked tonight. My gosh, almost half of them got down to less than a watt. And a lot of those 5-watt stations, it's because their radio only goes to 5 watts. They can't get any lower. And I think if they could have gotten lower, it would have been an easy copy to get down into the QRP level. So look at all those 500 milliwatts. Great, amazing. Good propagation tonight. Good job, everybody. And I think a lot of those 5-watt stations would have got lower too. So, all right. Well, just to remind everybody, we do have a Facebook group. If you do the Facebook thing, it's called QRP SSB. Again, Facebook group is called QRP SSB. And if you're interested in that, you can join us. Click the join button, and put your call sign in there, and we'll get you approved. And I'd like to thank Steve, Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra. Mike, welcome back. Great to have you back on the net tonight. And thanks for all the work and help you did out there as net control. And with that, we're going to go ahead and release this frequency to normal amateur radio operations. And I'm going to hit the outro here. We're going to say 7-3, and everybody have a great ham radio week ahead, and stay warm, because I think everybody's going to be feeling the cold here for a few days. But stay warm and say 7-3. Good night, everybody.
Happy radio to you until we meet again. Lightning storms be few. Keep your coax dry till then. We hope for open bands and fun adventures. QRP is so much fun when we're together. Happy radio to you till we meet again. Be sure to mark next Sunday on your calendar. Hang out with friends and have some fun together. Happy radio to